Hi guys, and welcome to Enriching Tarot. My name is Enrique and I have a message from Spirit today that I would like to share with you. Keep in mind this is a general reading. If you feel like this message resonated with you, please take it for what it is. Otherwise, please don't read too much into it. Just keep in mind there's a lot of messages out there, so I wouldn't be too focused on the message unless it resonates with you. Let's see. Tarot, if we could connect with our viewers today, please show us what the message is for today for our viewers. Also, keep in mind this is not only a general reading, but it's also not time specific. There may be something this time from the message that you might like, or there may be other messages also on the channel that may resonate with you. So please check them out as well. Tarot, please show us what the message is for today. If you just send anything out here. There's nothing. Let's try one more time to see, just to double check and be sure. Maybe today is not the best day to be doing a reading. Okay, we got one. Ooh, the Eight of Swords. Wow. Then I'm gonna try to not. Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, they just needed some. Whoa, yeah, they just needed some shuffling apparently. Look at that, Eight of Wands. Wow. I did a reading before. The last reading that I did also had this Eight of Wands. Wow, look at it's an 8 and an 8 with the Queen in the middle. That's really cool. I'm using the Starman Tarot deck. It is a deck that was designed by David De Angelis, and there was a lot of artwork that was created for David Bowie specifically. So they've added all the artwork onto these cards, and they have a lot of meaning and a lot of symbolism behind them. I really like this deck actually. Anyway, Tarot, is there anything else for our viewer today that you would like to share? And this message came out quick. Just do one more shuffle after this just to be sure that there are no additional energies. Tarot, anything else that you would like to share? Oh, there was two more. Another Pentacles and another Sword. That was it. And we have one more. Yeah, another Pentacle. Oh wait, there were three cards here. Oh wow. The Three of Wands came out again. Nine of Pentacles, Prince of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Wow, that was a full message. Let's see if the Tarot Osho Sen also has anything additional for today. Alright. Tarot, is there anything else that you would like to share with our viewers today? Schizophrenia. Whoa. I've never seen that card before. What does that mean? Number 2 is a number of balance. Oh, there's one more. Soltar. Oh, and a number 8, another number of balance. Anything else? You can just do one more shuffle. Nothing yet. Oh. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. There are two more. This is totally going in message too. Look. Esquizofrenia. Soltar. Madurez. Y lo simple y ordinario. Oh. Let me rearrange everything before I start reading, just so we can see it all together and see what the message is going to be. I'm pretty sure that that is the way that this is going to sit. Look at that. We got the swords. With the wands. With the pentacles. Yeah. I think this is how it's gonna be today. Alright. Wow. I love every single one of these cards. It looks so good. Let's see what they say though. Wow, you guys, I really like all these cards that came out today. We got the Eight of Swords, we got the Prince of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles over here on the side. That's like one of the main energies. Normally, when I get a main energy card, that's like the whole point of the reading. All the cards are somewhat related to it. The Queen of Pentacles, it is a very nurturing energy. It's about being open to the earth, open to others, open to yourself, importantly. And then also to remember that, you know, it's like the planet here. It's like Mama Pacha. If you look, there's this lady over here, and she's fully rooted to the ground. She's got her roots that have even more roots that are connecting to the ground, and it's a part of her dress. Her feet are fully touching the ground. Over here, right next to the little fire, that it's like a magic that she's creating. The fire looks like a double helix, like a DNA. And then there's a little person over here who is in adoration form to her. And then on the top, it's like there's a tree, but it's like it's raining, but it's like kind of like whooping willow, kind of a tree. And her face, she's wearing this golden mask with a crown on her head. And then that magic energy is coming from both her hands too, and they're both connecting to the fire. So it's a card about connection, and it's a card about nurturing and about growth. That's what the Queen of Pentacles does. It causes growth to happen. So that we're gonna keep in mind that there is a message of growth within the entire reading from Tarot today. So starting from the top, we got the Queen of Swords. I mean, not the Queen of Swords, excuse me. We got the Eight of Swords. The imagery here, we have this woman who is sitting inside this coffin. And in the coffin, there's a lot of symbolism. There is a sunflower right here by her crotch area. Then right between her eyes, it's painted in like a golden flower. We have these energies around her, as well as a smaller version of her right underneath. And if we look at her, she's fully bound by purple ropes. And then there are also crows up here who are, it looks like messing with her. And one of those has I'm not sure if that's a feather or a petal, but it's clearly using it to try and arouse her from her meditation. The Eight of Swords energy, it is the number 8 is a number of balance. If we turn the number 8 upside down, it's the infinity, and it is an energy that is growing, that is continuing, that is nurturing, that is improving. But the way to improve through the Eight of Swords, Swords is a card of action. So when you're dealing with a balance from action, sometimes it's not appropriate for you to take actions all the time. And it's looking at maybe the way you handle situations. And sometimes it is better to take a step back and not act, but just let things happen and let things work themselves out, because things at the end of the day will work themselves out. We end up stressing over things that are outside of our control sometimes. So this calls for you to take a step back and surrender some of your control. And she's definitely doing that. I mean, she's fully bound on this thing and she's not moving. Her eyes are closed, she's not even paying attention, but she is within herself. And maybe this is a call for you to go within yourself and to meditate. I'm not sure if you do that. I highly recommend meditation. Meditation can go many different ways. For me, it's just closing your eyes and focusing on your breathing, and then trying to maintain your breathing for as long as possible and be aware of just the breath. At first it's difficult because just like the crows, there are going to be a lot of distractions that are going to come into your head. I mean, you may even think about an email that you didn't send that morning that you should have sent, or anything that can come up to your head, but then you have to learn to see the thoughts and the ideas and then just let them go by. Just like the birds are going to fly in, they're going to peck, and then they're going to fly away. They're going to do their own thing. So it's learning to surrender and learning to quiet the mind. That's what that card calls out to me. Following that card is the Prince of Swords. The Prince of Swords is a energy of action now. So you've already taken your time to surrender. You've taken your time to sit back and learn about how your body thinks, how your body operates. So then now that you've entered that mode, then now you can start taking more enlightened action. If we look at the card here, look, we have the infinity symbol right by his feet, and that's the number 8 again. There's actually a lot of 8 in this reading. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 8s. 8, 8, 8, 8. I don't know if you know anything about numerology. If you do, if you don't, I recommend you look it up. 8, 8, 8, 8. That's a very important number. Also, look on his waist, his belt. There are some chains in there, and the chains had locks, and the locks are now broken. Meaning that because he's learned to quiet his mind and he's learned to work within himself, that now he can take action and he can take good, smart decisions. Or he can make good and smart decisions because now he knows what he's doing. Like, he's got a little dynamite right here, meaning he knows, he has all the knowledge, he understands, but he keeps it close to him. He's not going to use it unless he needs to, but he keeps it close to him, just like his sword. The sword is floating in front of him. He's not even holding it, because he understands when he needs to take action, and he understands when it's not a good idea to. Like, to pick your own battles in a situation. But he's fully realized it. And then look at his body. He's got so many cuts. He's got things written on his flesh. It says, no rules, no future, victor. It's just that as you go around through life, a lot of people tell you a lot of things, and what ends up happening is that people repeat things to you, and it comes to a point when you start believing those things and you write them onto yourself. So people may say that you can't sing, so then you stop singing, or people might say that you can't draw, so you might stop drawing. But what this is it's a liberation from all those things, and then coming into a new energy which you've tapped into because you've done the work. Yeah. Then the Nine of Pentacles energy is again an energy of not only taking charge, but now knowing that you are the one that's in charge. So you've already learned to quiet the mind. So you start making smart choices. then that leads to you having an understanding of the choices and an understanding of the decisions, and then a connection between what happens and your decisions. So then you can start even just manifesting faster. The card has a lot of animals in it, and there's a ghost right here. Well, I say it's a ghost because it's a white sheet that is transparent, so it looks like a ghost. But I'm not sure if maybe any of you that are resonating with this message, you might be very intuitive. You might actually not necessarily see ghosts, but definitely feel the energy. And also through animals. I'm not sure if any of you have ever had any dreams with animals. Maybe you have. If you have, I would say to pay attention to your dreams. Animals carry a lot of symbolism, and then when you see them also out and about, just know that it's a synchronicity, because you saw it in your dream and it's reminding you that it's actually real, and you need to start paying attention. And it's all about nurturing, remember guys. So this is all about nurturing and growth, and that's so far very in message. Then we have the Three of Wands. So once you've entered this opportunity of manifestation and you've entered this new state of being, the Three of Wands has to do with opportunities. So if we look at the card, there's this gentleman right here, and he's standing on top of a building. And if you look behind them, there's a city, and it's all really, really tall buildings. But he's standing on top of it, and he sees everything from a bird's eye view. And then opposite to him, there's another city as well. And there's a city above and a city below. But he sees it all, and he understands it all. And he's got two wands that are next to him, but he's taken hold of one that is directly in front of him. So what that says to me is that because you've done the work, you will start manifesting opportunities. And when those opportunities come, you need to start taking a hold of them. Don't let them go. Any opportunity that comes in, you need to take a hold of it. And these two cards are very similar from my last reading that I did about the full moon energy. And it had to do with taking opportunity and then striving to improve from those opportunities that you're getting. So again, has to do with nurturing. When you get those opportunities that come in, you need to really work at them and take them seriously, because these opportunities are coming from a whole different energy, and that energy at the end of the day is going to be that Queen of Pentacles energy. It's going to bring you fruit, and it's going to bring you a lot of it. I like the symbolism in this card too, and I'll keep saying that because again, every card here is pretty cool. I'm an artist as well, so I resonate with the art in all of these. Like we have here, it's like this one again, with a city up above and a city down below. So it's like we have maybe a different dimension up here with the purple light and the white, which to me have to do with the crown chakra and enlightenment. We have the full moon in the back, and the full moon is pink. There's some green and some blue. In a way, this is like your chakras and the kundalini. It's like it's rising and coming down, and it's rising and then coming down, and it's connecting between the earth and the higher states of being. So this is again an 8, which is a number of balance and growth. So when you take in these opportunities, you're going to, because you've done the previous work and you have learned to quiet the mind, and you have learned to make decisions not only based on logic but also based on your heart and your emotion, then you can start really growing and really tapping into that flow of energy which comes from the universe. And that's a word that I've been hearing a lot actually. It's flow. It's something that I keep hearing, is that they say that when you're in the path that is for you, it's not going to be you pushing against the work, but it's going to be more of like a flow of things that come and go. So to me, this means that flow. It's that energy that comes from above, goes down below, comes from above, goes down below, and it just continues on forever with the number 8. Yeah. Nurturing, very important. And then the last card here is the 3 of Pentacles. So I'm not sure if you're someone that likes to work alone or that likes to work in teams. The number 3, it's number 2 is balance, number 3 is action. But the 3 of Pentacles has to do with not just understanding that you have to do the work, but sometimes it's better to find other people that can help you master what you're doing. And there's even in the back this will be in a way you, and you're working on this balancing act between your coins and your ideas and your work and your flow. But then behind there's 1, 2, 3 other people, and those people are there. They don't have faces, don't have anything. They're there just standing around, kind of waiting for opportunities and waiting to work. There's puzzle pieces on the back, and there's labyrinths and things. This is a very very flow, very collaboration kind of energy. I would recommend maybe start looking for a team of people that understand where you're coming from, that understand how you think, and try to tap into that energy more. Yeah, because that's what's going to bring you fruit at the end. It's getting in that flow of energy between you and your group, and that flow is just going to continue and continue and continue and continue until you all grow together too. Like I'm getting an image of a group of 4 people that are starting a project together. And yeah, it's not easy, because whenever you start something new, there is going to be opposition, there's going to be questions, there's going to be problems. But if you already did the previous work and you can see everything from a bird's eye point of view, and you understand the choices, you understand the results, you understand the solutions, then between the 4 of y'all, you can build a good foundation and then grow together. That's the image that I'm getting from this reading. Yeah, that's a really pretty image. I hope it resonates with you. We have the other deck, the Tarot Osho Sen, and 4 cards were pulled from that one. It's schizophrenia. It's schizophrenia, but you know, I wouldn't take it like crazy. It's more like the differences between the left and the right side of the brain. So we see right here, we got red and we got like yellow green. Red is very power, green is very passive. We have this person that's over here hanging between the both of them before he falls down. And then we got 2 birds up here flying. So it may seem at first like you may be losing your mind a little bit, especially when you start coming into this area over here, because you're learning to quiet the mind. And what happens is that your mind has a voice, and sometimes we don't listen to that voice. But the more and more that we start contemplating and sitting in silence, that voice is going to get louder and louder and louder. And sometimes it's not a voice, sometimes it may be an image, sometimes it may be a thought, sometimes it may be an idea. But that can scare a lot of people, because it can seem like it's you're losing your mind. But you're not. You're just evolving. You're growing into who you truly are. You're tapping into your intuition and your imagination, and that's what's gonna happen. I wouldn't read too much into that. But it's the number 2, which again, we talked about number 2 being a number of balance. So it's finding that balance within yourself and your other aspects of who you are. Then it leads to a number 8, which is another balance number. Means soltar means to let go. And let go of what? I would add to that, let go of the monkey brain or the ego. Let go of those negative thoughts, let go of those limiting beliefs that you've placed upon yourself, like the ones that say that you have to follow rules and you have no future and you can only do this or you can only do that. No. You can do whatever you set your mind to do, you can do. There's absolutely no limitations to your power. And all you have to do is you have to let go of those beliefs. So then that leads to the number 9, madurez. Madurez means ripening. So you've finally grown into this new new fruit, this new entity, and now you can start cosechando. What's that word in English? You can start harvesting the simple and the ordinary things. I mean, you can take a look. It's actually going with the message here. So this person is going around picking flowers, is picking up fruit, and the only reason you're getting that fruit is because you've let go of situations, and that's what's helped you ripen to a spot that now you can actually start giving. That's what the Queen of Pentacles energy is. It is an energy of nurturing to the point where you are so well that you can actually start participating and helping others so that they can also come with you and get into that peace level that you've attained because you've done the work. Yeah. Guys, I really like this reading. I'm not sure if it resonated with you. I hope it did. If it did, please make sure to leave a comment down below. Make sure to like and share the video. Share it with your friends. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to write them in the comments as well. I'll be more than happy to respond or to have any conversations with any of you. Just one of the last things that I would like to leave with y'all is to just trust. I know nowadays it's very difficult to trust because there's a lot of things that are happening out in the world that makes it tough to trust other people or to trust yourself even sometimes. But that's why it's important for us to surrender, to sit down, to just be in a quiet moment of reflection. And then with that quiet moment of reflection and continuous practice of that, then we can grow and we can nurture and manifest. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for watching. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.